My name is Elaine Jamieson and I'm from the Strategy Implementation and Quality Improvement team. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about Fishbone diagrams, which is one of the tools that we use in quality improvement to help us understand the causes and effects of a problem. So this is what a fishbone diagram looks like, and essentially we use the head of the fish as our effect or problem. So when you know what your problem is, you would put it into the head of the fish. And then we use the bones of the fish to try and break down what we think are the contributing factors to the problem that we're having. So we call this 4 M's and an E, and the M's stand for materials, method, manpower, and machine. And the E stands for environment. So we use a fishbone when we want to try and narrow the problem and try and get some focus on what it is that we want to work on. So the example that we're going to use today to talk you through that is bad coffee. Somebody's made the coffee's bad. Why is it bad? What's caused it to be bad today? So in our head, we would have our problem as being bad coffee. And then we would ask the team to try and think about why was the coffee bad? What's contributed to that within these categories that's made the coffee bad? So an example of that might be within materials. Maybe we've got a new supplier, maybe we're using different coffee, and that's what the difference is. In method, it might be a different amount of coffee that we've used today. So maybe we've put more or less in than we normally would. Or it might be that actually the coffee wasn't made from fresh, it's been reheated, which would contribute to it being not very nice today. An example of a manpower contributing factor would be, for example, Dan made the coffee today. Now, what we always do in quality improvement is not focus on the person. So when you're trying to understand what's causing your problem, you don't want to focus on an individual. We should always be looking at what went wrong in the process. So try and avoid, in manpower and method, in any of these categories, try and avoid attaching names to the problem, because that's not going to solve the problem. We need to understand what's really going on. So try and stay away from people, attack the problem, attack the process, not the person. An example of a problem within machine might be that there's still some soap in the coffee maker from when we washed it. And an example for an environment contributing factor might be something like the carpet in the office has just been cleaned, and because of that there's chemicals in the air and it's affecting people's sense of smell, therefore affecting their sense of taste. So that's just a really, really quick and easy example of how we do a fishbone diagram. But essentially what you want to do is use these 5 categories to break down all the things that contribute to your problem in your the head of the fish. So think about all the different things that contribute to make this a problem, and that's where we get cause and effect from.